In this video, we will be completing exercise 1 of an activity sheet that I prepared based on the introduction to AutoCAD. Alright, so the name of this activity will be titled Center Duct, and the unit for this activity should be in inches. So let me just go from scratch to create a new file, and then we will start our drawing. So remember, we're going to the application button, clicking new, click new. We need to select our model, the model that I'm using, our template, sorry, and the model that I'm using is AEC model global CTB. Once I do that, I select open. All right, once you open the file, you can go ahead and save it as a name that you want. I'm going to save it as the name of the activity. So the activity is center duct, that's center duct. Then I save. All right, once I save, I'll see the name being reflected in the file tab. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off my grid snap points. All right, this drawing is in inches. This drawing is in inches, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and set my units. To set my units, it is DD units. I type DD units in the command line, press enter. Once we're drawing in inches, we set our length type to architectural. The precision that we're using is 0 feet, 0 inches. All right, go ahead and press OK. And once I do that, then I am ready to start my drawing. Right, let me just go ahead and get this image over to the next file. Uh, all right, so this is the activity. As we realize, it's a rectangle with a circle and a few other lines. All right, and remember the unit should be inches. So what I normally do when I'm drawing things like this is to find the easiest shape to draw. And in this case, the easiest shape here would be the rectangle. All right, so it's a 5 by 4 rectangle. So I'm going to draw it to the right here. So all I need to do is to all I need to do is to start my line command. I can type line and then it will ask me to specify the first point. I want to start it here, so I click there. Ensure that you have your tracking, your polar tracking turned on, or your ortho mode. All right, once you see the guideline for 0 degrees here, you can go ahead and enter your measurement, and the measurement here would be 5 inches. All right, so it's at 0 degrees. I would enter 5 inches, press enter. I put it in the next direction, which is down, so it's 5 by 4, enter. Going back to the left, 5, enter, and then I'm going up to the initial starting point. There are two ways that you can do this. You can type C, enter. C mean close, C, enter, or you can go ahead and type the measurement that should be there, which is 4 inches. I'm going to use C, enter. So C, enter, and it close. All right, so that's the first step. If we look back on our drawing now, we realize that we have a line from each diagonal. We have a diagonal line from each corner, sorry, and then we have a line from center to center on both sides. So let's do that. Let's do the diagonal line first. This time around, I'm going to click line. I'm going to click the line command, starting in this diagonal to the next. I realize the line is still attached, so I press escape. Since you just use the line command, you can press the space bar to restart that command. All right, and that's what I just did. I'm clicking in the top corner to the next diagonal. So I have both diagonals now, so I need a line from center of the top line to the one below. All right, so I'm going to start the line command again. You can press space because you just use the line command, so you can restart it. All right, so I press space to restart it. This green snap here is telling me that it's the midpoint. So I click in the midpoint. I bring it right back to the other midpoint. All right, escape, space again to restart. The line command, click in the other midpoint, and then I move to the left. At this point now I have all the lines in the center. The next shape to draw would be the circle. And the measurement for the circle is highlighted here. This is 3 inches. And this symbol here means that it is the diameter. So the diameter of the circle is 3 inches. All right, so I would have to start my circle command. How can I do that? I can type circle, CIRCLE, press enter. Command line will ask me to specify the midpoint. This is my midpoint. So I click in the midpoint. Command line is now asking me for the radius of the circle. I was given the diameter. So you don't have to go ahead and work out the diameter. You can just click diameter in the command line and type what you were given. So I type the 3, press enter, and then I have the circle. What do I do to get rid of these now? All I need to do is to type trim, TRIM, press enter, and then I can click the lines that are in the center. I can click them to delete. All right, and this is how you complete activity 1 on the worksheet. All right, please remember that it is better to complete these drawings using a wireless or corded mouse. All right, so to pan around, meaning to move around the AutoCAD screen, you press and hold the center part of the mouse, which is the scroll wheel, and to zoom in or zoom out, you'll also use a scroll wheel. To zoom in, you'll scroll up, and to zoom out, you'll scroll down. All right, so it's better to work with a wireless or corded mouse. Thanks for watching, and in the next video we'll be doing activity number 2 in the next video.